This is my favorite story of the day. It's the G-spot shot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so many doctors agree that women do have something known as the G-spot, right? And that is a spot in the female anatomy that allows them to have an orgasm through intercourse. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, what?
Here's what I like to say. She's like, "Good luck." Okay, like they always, like, ever since I was a kid, everybody's always talking about the G-spot, right? Like, oh no, you don't understand. Like, you got to go to the left, and you go to the right, and you go up the nose canal, and then through there, and then back down, and then boom, you hit the G-spot. Okay, and then like the theory is like, whoa, right? Okay, I just, look, I've hit a couple of spots. I feel pretty good about it, So it's not a personal issue for me, but I think it drives a lot of guys crazy trying to find that magical G-spot.
Well, doctors say that it's at the base of the bladder. Okay, that's where the G-spot is. So
I didn't think to go there.
So what the G-spot shot does is it injects collagen onto the base of the bladder, and it allows it to become more accessible to the penis. Anyway, we have a video on this.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to check this out.
Let's watch the video that explains the G-spot shot a little better.
Back in your sex life.
ABC 26 News reporter Catherine Shreves has more on this beauty breakthrough for the bedroom. Catherine?
Hey, Jessica, Michael. Well, we all know what the little blue pill can do for men. Well, ladies, meet the G-shot. It's a procedure that's working for one New Orleans woman who says it has revitalized her marriage and put the sizzle back in her sex life. The G-spot, for the women who can find it. But does every woman really have it?
Yes. All women have it, yes.
And what exactly is it?
It's an area which in women's anatomy involves increased concentration of sensory elements.
And ladies, you can thank this man, Dr. Ernst Grafenberg, for discovering this bean-shaped erogenous zone. But some women say, hold the applause.
I don't know of anyone who's ever experienced it.
And doctors say 27-year-old Laura is not alone.
40% of women don't have orgasms with sex.
That's right, 40%.
You hear someone who's actually had it and you're like, oh my God, I would love to have that.
Enter the G-shot.
Beauty breakthrough for the bedroom.
Over the past 2 years, it's a procedure that's been growing in popularity in places like LA, New York, and Florida, and now New Orleans.
I think over the next couple of years, you'll hear more and more about it.
The G-shot is usually performed by plastic surgeons or gynecologists.
Okay, I understand you are ready for a G-shot.
The G-shot is a quick injection of collagen or hyaluronic acid, yes, the same stuff used to plump up our lips and fill in wrinkles, into the G-spot.
So it's just the base of the bladder.
Because the G-spot is anatomically tucked away, the goal of the G-shot, make the G-spot more accessible.
Now, by injecting the filler, it brings it more down and it gets more stimulated during intercourse.
The procedure lasts less than 10 minutes. The area is numbed.
One needle stick and that's it.
And injected with filler.
Thank you.
That's it. You're welcome.
So, did it hurt?
Well, the numbing shot was definitely uncomfortable.
60-year-old Susan says this little shot has put new sparks in her sex life.
It's gone from 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds flat.
And revitalized her 37-year marriage.
My relationship with my husband has improved so much. Now we act like kids. He's even cooking for me now.
Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
Susan says her husband's newfound culinary skills alone are enough to keep her coming back for this G thing. As for Laura,
hey, it can only get better, right? That's what I'm hoping for.
and we wish Laura all the luck in the world. And the G-shot costs about $1,200, and doctors say it is safe, but for some reason it just doesn't work on everyone. For more information on tonight's story, go to abc26.com/beauty breakthroughs. And guys, the shot lasts between 4 and 6 months, and Susan, who you met in our story, says that is one appointment she is not going to miss because she says it worked for her.
So she's enjoying penis a little bit more, is she?
She's enjoying her sex life a little bit more. She and her husband.
There's proof then. All right.
Thank you, Michael. Yes.
Those doctors are ready for some.
Oh, that was awesome. Oh, I didn't expect that at the end. First of all, it was amazing that was on local news to begin with, right?
I know.
mean, when they went to the "Hey, how you doing?" shot downstairs, I was like, "How you doing?" And then I love the guy, and then he didn't mean it. That's the funny thing. He was just like, afterwards, he was like, "Oh, I don't think I should have said that." Like that was like this awkward reaction. Enjoying the penis a little more, are we?
So she's enjoying penis a little bit more, is she?
Fantastic. Okay, local anchorman for the win.
Seriously.
Okay, now that whole story's for the win.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's talk about this. Number one, you know, it's a lot of women do orgasm during sex. So, am I buying that this could work if they expand the size? You know what? I am actually buying it a little bit, believe it or not. Now, that doesn't mean I think it'll definitely work for everybody, or I don't know the science behind it, but the way they explained it, I could see how it might make some sense. What do you think?
No, it sounds like it would make some sense. Would I go ahead and go for that shot? Hell no. There's no way in hell. I don't want anybody injecting collagen up anywhere.
No, that was part two. Part one is I can see the logic. Part two is hell no, right? Why? Because look, imagine if you're a guy, right? And they say, hey, you know what? I'm going to make the sensitive part of your a little better. I'm going to put a needle up. No. It's plenty sensitive enough. Okay, back away, right? So I wouldn't do it. Now, you got to go inside and up and around for the G-spot, and the good doctor's like, yeah, I think I got it. You know, I don't know. That's,
Look,
it's trouble.
Look, you wouldn't do it because you're a man, and for a man, it's extremely easy to orgasm. It's not, I mean, it takes nothing, almost. It takes a porn movie, you sit there, and all of a sudden it happens.
All of a sudden. That's just like spontaneous.
I know it doesn't work that way, but it's easier for a man. Women out there, they have an extremely hard time orgasming. I mean, 40% of women cannot orgasm through intercourse.
Right, and that's why I'm saying I'm open to it, okay? And I might pardon you if you do it, okay? So just, okay, am I not merciful?